Good morning, everybody. I hope you can see my voice or hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. So today is the third day of the month. This is 3rd of September. We're going to start analysis. So we'll start off with the chart on my screen. This is Euro USD. But this chart somehow, if you check the daily chart, we do have a shape which is currently forming. Just look at this. I have a trend line from the top, and then also have a trend line from the bottom. So we had a resistance here, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. We have a support, 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 support. So we want price to bounce off from the lower trend line to the upside. It should go up to the resistance we have at the top, where if it breaks above, then we do expect a continuation to the upside. So as it is now, we're basically just looking for whatever will happen. We're waiting for a buy from this point or a sell from the top. So somehow this is an expanding wedge formation. The next chart we want to look at GBP/USD. GBP/USD so far, the price is moving downwards. If you check the weekly chart, we are actually bouncing off from a very good resistance. We have this. So we have a resistance here, have a resistance, we have a resistance, and we have a resistance here. So if the price breaks beyond 1.3423, then that will mean we are continuing up to this point, and then the next level is this one. But as long as the price remains below this line, 1.33423, expect a move to the lower side up to the first target, and then the next target is actually a trend line. This one. So those are the levels we're looking at. If the price can get to any of those levels, then those are going to be the correct places where we'd like to look for a trade from. We basically are looking for a possible move to the lower side if the price remains below the level where it is now. So as it is now, this could be a very good sell up to the support which you're having 1.26883. If it does break beyond this level, expect a continuation to the upside up to this level, and the next level is at the top 1.42521. The next chart is the JPY. So yesterday, this chart pulled back up yesterday. We expected a sell based on the fact this is a pin bar, but somehow, as it seems now, the price moved to the upper side and is still somehow above the opening of the previous week's candle. So this may be a sign that we are upwards. Just look at how the price was reacting around this zone. Every time the price comes to this level with a big red candle, the next green candle is actually bigger than the previous one. Look at that. Look at exactly whatever I'm saying. We also have the same here. There is a big red candle, but it has been the next candle, which is now green, gaps below, close above. The same thing happened here. There's a red candle. The next green candle opened below, closed above. The same thing happened here. There's a red candle. There's one big green candle opening and closing above. So even the same thing should happen here, because we had a sell here. If the current week's candle can close green, then that will mean we are continuing upwards. it will be a very good opportunity for buyers to consider looking for buy positions, expecting price to proceed even higher. On the upper side, we do have a trend line. This is where we expect price to go up to. Ultimately, if the price is indeed continue to the upper side, then the best place to look for a buy from, a sell from, is actually along the trend line which you have at the very top, the one which I've just drawn. The next chart I would like to look at, we look at gold. Gold, so far we're waiting for a buy around the opening of the previous week's opening price. We're looking for a buy when the price, if the price hits the previous week's opening price, that it has already. This is a very good place to look for a buy from. So look for buy positions as we're speaking now. Look for buy positions. Expect those buys to push price at least up to this resistance. So if you get a good place for buying, maybe whatever criteria you use to buy, whatever strategy you're using for trading, ensure you pick a buy from this point up to 2036.0. Expect a move up to this resistance, where if it breaks above, expect a continuation to the upper side. That's what we expect to be happening. So the next chart I would like us to look at is SP500. This is still upwards. The price continues to move to the upper side. This is perfectly in line with what we forecasted previously. We are still somehow upwards. Expect more movements to the upper side. And if the price is to pull back down, then this is the correct place to look for a buy from 3388.2. If the price is to retrace down, then this will be the correct place where we want to look for a buy from. The next chart is Brent oil. Today we're not going to look at this chart from the daily point, we're going to look at it on the 1 hour. If you check the 1 hour chart, we had some resistance here, the resistance there, we have a support here, and then we also have a level here. So if the price bounces off from this level as it is doing now, then this will give us the correct place to look for a buy from. Actually, we do expect a buy up to 45.282. And if the price breaks higher, then the next best place is the level at the very top. I hope that makes some sense. So that should bring us to the end of today's session. We'll meet again tomorrow. So thank you. See you.